Hey everyone! So today for math, we are going to be talking about counting and different ways to count. Who remembers the counting jar? Do you guys remember that? Remember we did the counting jar earlier this week? So I have my counting jar right here, and I want you to look at it. So you can see I have some things in the bottom of the counting jar. Now I have cubes in there again. So what we are going to do is we are going to count to find out how many cubes that we have in this jar. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways to keep track of your counting. So this is the first way we did it, and this is how we're going to start out. We're just going to pull each cube out and count it as we go. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 10 cubes in there. Look, there's none left. So here we go. Here are 10 cubes that were in the counting jar. Now another way we can count is if they're all just dumped out on the table and we don't know how many there are, we can do this to count. We can count them and separate them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did we get the same number when we pulled out the cubes from the jar? Yes, we sure did. Another way to do that is just to put them in a line and count them that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Using those ways really makes sure that we're keeping track of our numbers and that we're counting them correctly. So next, I need another set of 10 objects. I need 10 counting bears. So I have this big bucket full of counting bears. You see them? Now, there's a bunch in here. So I want you to think about it for a minute. How can I make sure that I'm getting 10 counting bears? How will I know when I have 10? Think about that for a minute. I want you to try to come up with an idea. Think about it. Close your eyes and think. So I think I have a couple ideas. I could just count out to 10, right? I could count them as we take them out like we did with the counting jar. I already know that I have 10 cubes, so I could match up the cubes with the bears, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I want you all to watch me and I want you to count with me. Okay, so I have my counting bears right here and I have my cubes. I'm going to space out my cubes a little bit so we can make sure there's enough room. Okay, so look, I have my cubes right here. I have my counting bears right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to match them up and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each cube has a bear that goes with it. So we lined them up to know that there are 10 bears. Now we can count them just to double check. So let's count them and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have the same number? We do. Very good. Now you might have had a different idea, and that idea is fine too, but we just need to make sure that we had 10 of each. So that was the easiest way in my brain to come up to make sure that we had 10. So here are 2 sets of 10, 10 cubes and 10 bears. Keep practicing counting every single day. See you guys later.